Hello everyone and welcome to Mobility Academy. I'm the flexibility guy, Coach Elia, and in today's video I want to show you something really interesting. I want to show you how to gain more flexibility using some weights, a couple of strings right here, alright, and two simple pens, alright? This sounds strange, but let me explain, guys, alright? Because this is something I've been using on myself and my students for a long time, and trust me, this works. This helps you gain more flexibility. But before I start, let me remind you that if you want to improve your flexibility, but you don't know how to use the weight, for example, or how to apply PNF contractions, or how to create your flexibility workouts, then I can teach you all of that and much more in my flexibility course, all right? And you got a 20% off today if you check out the course, all right? Clicking on the link in the description down below. All right, with that said, let's start. All right, guys, so today I want to show you how to use the weights, all right, with some strings and a couple of pens to gain more flexibility, all right? Because oftentimes people come to me and they say, okay, I want to use weights, but I don't have kettlebells or dumbbells, and so I don't know how to use the weights in flexibility positions. And I want to show you also some flexibility positions where it actually makes sense to use a setup like this. All right, so guys, you just need a couple of weights like these, all right, where you have this hole in the middle of the weight. A couple of strings, just basic strings you have also in your shoes, all right. A couple of simple pens. Now you gotta create something like this, all right. And you have to make a knot right here. So you take this string like this, you bend it in half like this, and you create a knot. So here, so I make a knot here, all right? I make this knot here in the string, all right? Now, fortunately, I've done it on the other string, all right? So as you can see here, I got the thing, all right? And you wanna put the pen like this, all right? Then watch. You wanna put the pen in here, all right? And you wanna put the weight in here, like this, all right? So you wanna put the string in the weight like this, all right? And you just wanna pull. As you can see now, you can like use the weight like this with the string and the weight on it. So same for the other side. So wanna make sure here that the pen stays in the middle like this, all right? So one here, I got the weights, all right? Now let's assume why I'm using this kind of setup. Let's assume I want to do a position, a flexibility position like this. So I just want to go here, all right? And I want to do a split on the wall. So if I want to do this, I need to use some weights to help me go into the stretch. So I want to stay here. But if I have standard weights, all right, I can't go into the position because where can I put the weights here? But if I have these, now watch, I want to grab one weight, I want to put the string on my foot, I want to grab the other weight, and I want to do the exact same thing, all right? And now watch how the strings with the weights are pulling my feet down. As you can see here, I can stay comfortable in the stretch thanks to the weights that are pulling my legs down. Can you see that? So I want to stay here. All right, watch. Oh, that's really good. That's really good. And the strings are helping me get deeper into the stretch thanks to the weights, as you can see. Now here I can do a lot of things. I can apply PNF contractions, I can apply antagonist contractions, and if you don't know how to apply PNF and antagonist contractions, I really suggest you check out my flexibility course. But let's see another practical example of this kind of strategy you can use with the weights. So let's assume I want to do a frog stretch instead. So the position where my legs are like this, so not actually really straight. So what I want to do here is to wrap the band around my knee like this. as you can see here, I'm wrapping the band around my knee. I'm putting the pen in the middle, and I just want to stay here. And I want to do the exact same thing on the other side. So I wrap, I put the string around my knee. Same. Want to make sure the pen stays in the middle of the weight. And now watch. Here, actually the same. The weights are pulling my knees down. But here I'm not wrapping the strings around my feet, but rather now around my knees. Same kind of position, same kind of assistance here with the weights, and the strings are really helping me get deeper into the stretch, guys. As you can see here, I can apply PNF contractions here, I can move, I can apply everything I want thanks to the weights, guys. And this is something really important if you want to improve your flexibility, because here you can use the weights and you have a really wide choice between a lot of exercises where you have to use some weights, but this time you got this kind of system that will pull your body down, all right, down into the stretch, or maybe in a certain flexibility position, because thanks to the strings you can wrap a body part with the strings and the weights. All right, now let's assume, in the previous video when I was in the frog stretch, the strings were pulling my knees down, but the weights were touching the floor. All right, so what should you do if you go in the position and the weights touch the floor? So you just kind of undo the knot, like here, right here, all right? And now I'm making the string shorter. So I can make the knot like in the middle, or maybe not in the middle, just slightly more towards the end of the string, like right here. I just want to make sure that I can still grab my foot or my knee, and I do exactly the same. But this time, as you can see, the kind of assistance provided by the weight is shorter. Can you see how here is much shorter than here? Can you see that? So just to understand how to use this kind of strategy to help you increase your flexibility, guys. So you just need couple of weights like these, 2 strings and 2 simple pens to gain a lot of flexibility. I've used this strategy here to gain my middle split. Can you believe it? Like, yeah, it's really interesting, both in the middle splits, the frog stretches, and many more stretches. So just use your imagination to find the stretches where you're supposed to hold the weight, but you don't know how to do that, or you just feel like uncomfortable with that weight. And try to figure out if a setup like this can help you feel better in the stretch and can help you gain more flexibility. All right, guys. Now, if you give this strategy a go, let me know in the comments. Also, if you have any further questions or doubts regarding this kind of strategy here. If you enjoyed the content, please hit that like button and help me grow this YouTube channel. It means a lot to me, guys. You know that, and here I think this may be a game changer for some of you guys. I hope that so far everything is clear and that you enjoyed this video. Have a nice stretch. That's all from the Flexibility Guy. See you in the next video.